Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Learn English Daily. I'm Sarah. I'm really happy you're here today. Before we begin, I want to ask you something. Have you ever studied English for months or even years? But when someone asked you a simple question, your mind suddenly became blank. Maybe you wanted to say something. Maybe you already knew the words. Maybe you even knew the grammar. But nothing came out. Instead, you started translating. First, you thought in your own language. Then you searched for the English words. Then you checked the grammar. Then you wondered, is this correct? And while you were thinking, the conversation was already over. Does that sound familiar? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. Almost every English learner has experienced this. And I used to do exactly the same thing. I thought translation was helping me, but actually, translation was slowing me down. One sentence became three different thoughts. Your language, English, grammar. That's too much work for your brain. Today, we're going to do something different. Today, don't translate. Just listen. Just imagine. Just speak. For the next few minutes, I don't want you to think about grammar. I don't want you to translate. I only want you to imagine the situation. See the picture in your mind. Hear the voices. Feel the moment. And answer naturally. Ready? Let's begin. Imagine this. It's early in the morning. The sun is coming through your window. Your alarm rings. You slowly open your eyes. Don't translate. Just imagine it. You smile. You stretch. You take a deep breath. Now answer me. Are you awake? Yes, I'm awake. Again. Are you awake? Yes, I'm awake. Very good. No translation. Just a simple answer. Now, you stand up. You walk to the bathroom. The floor feels a little cold. You turn on the light. You look in the mirror. You smile. How do you feel? Listen. I feel good. I feel good. Now you. How do you feel? I feel good. Maybe today you don't feel good. That's okay. You can also say, I feel tired. I feel sleepy. I feel great. Did you notice something? You didn't translate? You simply answered, that's exactly how English should feel. Let's continue. You turn on the faucet. Cold water touches your face. That feels refreshing. Now answer. What are you doing? Listen carefully. I'm washing my face. I'm washing my face. Again. What are you doing? I'm washing my face. Excellent. You didn't think about grammar? You saw the action. And your brain found the sentence. That's real communication. Now imagine something else. You're brushing your teeth. The toothbrush moves slowly. Up, down, up, down. What are you doing? I'm brushing my teeth. Again. I'm brushing my teeth. Perfect. Now don't repeat after me. Answer by yourself. Ready? What are you doing? That's right. I'm brushing my teeth. Very nice. Now you're walking into the kitchen. The house is quiet. You can smell fresh coffee. The smell is wonderful. There's a warm cup waiting for you. You pick it up with both hands. It's nice and warm. Now answer. What are you drinking? I'm drinking coffee. Again. I'm drinking coffee. Maybe you don't drink coffee. That's okay. You can say, I'm drinking tea, or I'm drinking water. Do you see? English isn't about finding one perfect answer. It's about communicating. Now, imagine your breakfast. Maybe it's eggs. Maybe it's cereal. Maybe it's toast. Maybe it's fruit. It doesn't matter. You're sitting at the table. The first bite tastes delicious. Now answer. What are you doing? I'm eating breakfast. Again. I'm eating breakfast. Wonderful. You already know these sentences. Your problem isn't vocabulary. Your problem isn't grammar. Your problem is that you don't trust yourself yet. Today, we're changing that. One situation at a time. One sentence at a time. Now, let's leave the house together. Imagine you're standing by the front door. Your bag is ready. Your phone? Your wallet? Your keys? Everything is there. You open the door. Fresh morning air touches your face. The street is quiet. Birds are singing. People are walking to work. Now answer. Where are you going? I'm going to work. Again. I'm going to work. Maybe you're a student. Then you can say, I'm going to school. Maybe today is Saturday. Then you can say, I'm going to the supermarket. Did you notice? Different life. Same English. English is flexible. That's why you don't need to memorize thousands of conversations. You only need simple patterns that fit your life. Now you're walking down the street. Someone smiles at you. They say, Good morning. Don't think. Just answer. Good morning. Again. Good morning. Very natural. Very easy. One more person walks by. They smile. How are you? Don't translate. Just answer, I'm good. How about you? Again, I'm good. How about you? Excellent. That wasn't difficult because you weren't translating. You were simply living the conversation. And that's exactly what fluent speakers do every single day. Let's keep going. Now you're walking to the bus stop. The morning air feels fresh. The sky is bright blue. People are walking in different directions. Some are going to work. Some are taking their children to school. Some are walking their dogs. You arrive at the bus stop. A few people are already waiting. You check the time? The bus is almost here. Now answer. Where are you? I'm at the bus stop. Again. I'm at the bus stop. Very good. A few seconds later, the bus arrives. The doors open. People get on one by one. Now it's your turn. You get on the bus? The driver smiles. Good morning. You smile back. Good morning. Simple, natural, friendly. You don't have to think. You already know what to say. You tap your bus card. You find an empty seat near the window. You sit down. The bus starts moving. You look outside. The city is slowly waking up. Now answer. Where are you? I'm on the bus. Again. I'm on the bus. Excellent. Look outside. Can you see the people? Can you see the cars? Can you hear the traffic? Imagine everything. The more clearly you imagine it, the easier English becomes. After a few minutes, your phone rings. It's your friend. You answer. Hello? Hi, where are you? Don't translate. Just answer. I'm on the bus. Again. I'm on the bus. Are you going to work? Yes, I am. One more time. Yes, I am. What time do you start work? I start work at 9. Again. I start work at 9. Very nice. Did you notice? You answered immediately. You didn't stop. You didn't translate. That's the goal. The bus arrives. You stand up. You walk to the door. Before you leave, you smile at the driver. Thank you. The driver smiles. You're welcome. These are two of the most useful expressions in English. Thank you. You're welcome. Again. Thank you. You're welcome. Wonderful. Now you're standing outside? Your office is only a short walk away. You open the door. Your coworkers are already there. One of them looks at you and smiles. Good morning, Sarah. You answer naturally. Good morning. Another coworker asks, How are you today? You smile. I'm doing well. Thank you. Again. I'm doing well. Thank you. Can you feel it? This conversation is easy. Not because it's simple, because you're experiencing it, not translating it. Now you walk to your desk. You put your bag down. You turn on your computer. You take a sip of water. You look at today's work. There's a lot to do. But that's okay. One task at a time. Now answer. What are you doing? I'm working. Again? I'm working. Your manager walks over. Sarah, do you have a minute? Of course. He gives you a small task. Nothing difficult. You listen carefully. You understand everything. You smile. No problem. I'll do it. Again, I'll do it. Those 3 words are incredibly useful. I'll do it. Native speakers use them every day. Now imagine something different. You're writing an email. You finish writing? Before sending it, you read it one more time. Everything looks good. You click send. Now answer. What are you doing? I'm sending an email. Again. I'm sending an email. Excellent. An hour passes. You've finished several tasks. You feel happy? You feel productive. Then your stomach starts to growl. You smile. You already know what that means. It's lunchtime. Your friend walks over. Sarah, are you ready for lunch? What do you say? Yes, let's go. Again. Yes, let's go. Perfect. You leave the office together? Outside, the weather is beautiful. The sun is shining. There's a small cafe across the street. You both decide to eat there? You sit by the window. The waiter walks over with a friendly smile. Hello, are you ready to order? Don't translate. Just answer. Yes, I am. Again. Yes, I am. What would you like? Think for a second. Don't translate. Just imagine your favorite meal. Maybe you say, I'd like a chicken sandwich, please. Or maybe, I'd like a salad, please. Or, I'd like a bowl of soup, please. Notice something important. You aren't memorizing one conversation. You're building your own conversation. That's exactly how fluent speakers communicate. The waiter smiles. Anything to drink? You answer immediately. I'd like some water, please. Again. I'd like some water, please. Very good. A few minutes later, your food arrives. It looks delicious. You take your first bite. It tastes wonderful. Your friend smiles and asks, Do you like it? Don't think. Just answer. Yes, I do. Again. Yes, I do. Simple answers keep conversations moving. That's much more important than using difficult vocabulary. You finish your lunch? The waiter brings the bill. You smile and say, Thank you. He smiles back. You're welcome. You stand up? You leave the cafe? The fresh air feels nice. You take a deep breath. Now answer. How do you feel? I feel relaxed. Again. I feel relaxed. Very nice. You walk back to work? The afternoon is usually quieter. You sit down. You continue working. Everything feels easier now. Why? Because you already know what to do. The same thing happens with English. When something becomes familiar, your brain doesn't need to translate anymore. It simply understands. Let's try something. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Don't translate. Answer immediately. Ready? Are you hungry? Yes, I am. Or, no, I'm not. Good. Are you at home? Yes, I am. Or, no, I'm not. Excellent. Do you like coffee? Yes, I do. Or, no, I don't. Very good. What's your favorite food? Don't look for the perfect answer. Just answer. Maybe it's pizza. Maybe it's rice. Maybe it's pasta. Any answer is okay. The important thing is, you answered, not perfectly. Naturally. That's real communication. A little later, one of your coworkers walks over. Sarah, can you help me? What do you say? Of course. Again. Of course. He asks you a simple question. You know the answer? You explain it? He smiles. That really helped. You smile? I'm glad I could help. Again? I'm glad I could help. That's a very natural sentence. Native speakers use it all the time. The afternoon goes by quickly. You finished your last task? You close your laptop. You smile. You did a good job today. Now answer. How do you feel? I feel proud. Again. I feel proud. You pick up your bag. You say goodbye to everyone. See you tomorrow. Your coworkers answer. See you tomorrow. Again. See you tomorrow. Perfect. Now you're outside again. The sun is lower in the sky. The air is cooler. You start walking home. There's no rush. You enjoy the quiet evening. As you walk, you notice something. You're thinking, but you're not translating. You're simply looking around. You're simply living the moment. That's exactly what happens when English becomes natural. You stop at a small grocery store. You need a few things for dinner. You take a shopping basket. You walk through the aisles. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, bread, milk, eggs. Everything looks fresh. You pick up a loaf of bread. You put it in your basket. Then you take some apples. Now answer, where are you? I'm at the grocery store. Again, I'm at the grocery store. A store employee smiles. Can I help you? Don't think. Just answer. Yes, please. I'm looking for the milk. Again, I'm looking for the milk. The employee points to the next aisle. It's over there. You smile. Thank you. He smiles back. No problem. Simple. Natural. Useful. You pay for your groceries? The cashier says. Have a nice evening. You answer. You too. Again. You too. Never forget that expression. It's short. It's friendly. And you'll hear it almost every day. Now you're walking home again. The shopping bag feels a little heavy, but you don't mind. You're almost home. You unlock the door. You walk inside. The house is quiet. You put the groceries on the kitchen counter. You take off your shoes. You smile. It's good to be home. Now answer. Where are you? I'm home. Again. I'm home. Excellent. Take a moment. Look at everything you've done today. Did you notice something? You answered dozens of questions. You spoke English? You understood English? And you did it without translating every sentence. That's because your brain was focused on the situation, not on your first language. This is one of the biggest secrets to becoming fluent. Don't memorize English. Experience English. Don't translate every word. See the picture? Feel the situation. Hear the voices. Then answer naturally. Little by little, your brain will stop asking, "What does this mean in my language?" Instead, it will understand English. In English, let's do one more exercise together. This time, don't repeat after me immediately. First, listen. Then imagine. Then answer. Ready? Imagine you're meeting an English speaker for the first time. They smile. "Hi, I'm Emma. What do you say?" "Hi, I'm Sarah." Again. "Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. What do you say?" "Nice to meet you too." Again. "Nice to meet you too." Very good. Now Emma asks, "Where are you from?" Don't translate. Just answer with your country. "I'm from..." Good. One more time. "I'm from..." Excellent. Now she asks, "What do you do?" Maybe you're a student. Maybe you work. Maybe you're retired. Maybe you're looking for a job. There are many correct answers. You can say, "I'm a student," or "I work in an office," or "I'm a teacher," or "I'm an engineer," or simply, "I work from home." Can you see what's happening? You're no longer repeating my life. You're talking about your life. That's the moment English starts becoming yours. Now, Emma asks, "What'd you like to do in your free time?" Don't search for difficult words. Keep it simple. I like reading. I like cooking. I like watching movies. I like listening to music. I like walking. I like learning English. Wonderful. Simple English is powerful English. Many learners believe they need difficult vocabulary. They don't. Most conversations use simple words. Fluent speakers don't always use big words. They use familiar words naturally. Now imagine another situation. You're sitting in a coffee shop. Someone asks, "Is this seat free?" What do you say? "Yes, it is." "Please, have a seat." Again, "Yes, it is." "Please, have a seat." The person sits down. A few minutes later, they ask, "Do you come here often?" You smile. "Sometimes. I like this place." Again, "Sometimes. I like this place." Now you're having a real conversation. No translation. No grammar rules. Just communication. And that's the purpose of language. Not to sound perfect, but to connect with people. I want you to remember something. Every fluent English speaker started exactly where you are today. They made mistakes. They forgot words. They felt nervous. Sometimes they spoke very slowly. Sometimes they didn't know what to say, but they kept going. They didn't wait until they knew every grammar rule. They spoke with the English they already had. And every conversation made them a little stronger. You can do exactly the same thing. Starting today, when someone asks you a simple question, don't panic. Don't search for a perfect sentence. Don't translate. Take a breath. Picture the situation. Use the English you already know, because you know much more than you think. Today, you proved it. You answered questions. You imagined situations. You understood conversations. You spoke naturally. That is real progress. Maybe it didn't feel perfect. It doesn't have to. Progress is always more important than perfection. So tomorrow, when you wake up, try something different. When you brush your teeth, say it in English. I'm brushing my teeth. When you make coffee, say it in English. I'm making coffee. When you leave the house, say it in English. I'm leaving the house. Turn your everyday life into English practice. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a textbook. You already have hundreds of opportunities every single day. Use them. One sentence becomes two. Two sentences become a conversation. One conversation becomes confidence. And confidence becomes fluency. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Sarah, and this is Learn English Daily. If today's lesson helped you, come back tomorrow. Listen again. Speak again. Trust yourself a little more. Day by day. Sentence by sentence. Conversation by conversation. You'll stop translating. You'll start thinking in English. And one day, you'll suddenly realize you're speaking English naturally. Thank you for listening. Take care. Keep learning. Keep speaking. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.